Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Robots in Disguise Season 3 episode, Pretzel Logic. Wow. It was interesting. And a little foreshadowing, I'll explain. So the episode starts off with Fix-It talking to, well, pretty much Team B. B and Sideswipe are in Egypt. It looks like the same site as where Megatron in Transformers Prime got the Dark Star Saber. Drift and Strongarm are somewhere else. I can't remember. Oh, sorry. Bumped the tripod there. And Grimlock is by himself in the Himalayas. The Winter Himalayas. Basically, he's on a mountainside, and Grimlock feels a little offended by the comments that Bumblebee says about take one mission at a time, and he punches through a wall, opens a cave, and he meets this human. I forget his name, but I'll mention that in the next video. Anyway, he comes across this human whom is a pretzel maker, and Grimlock learns how to make pretzels. Meanwhile, we are introduced to two new characters, or three or four, I'll explain. The two main ones, Thermidor, who is a repaint and retool of Bisque, body-wise and whatever, and this mini-con called Tricerashot. Now, I have acquired this Tricerashot, and I've already recorded him before this video, So, and he'll be up at some point, depending on which video comes up before this episode or after, or whatever. Anyway, so we're introduced to Thermidor and Tricerashot. Tricerashot, of course, is the Triceratops Minicon, turns into a gun. Does the same BS. Harness the power of the user, but this time's a little different. I'll explain. So, Grimlock encounters Thermidor, and he kind of beats him up the first time and then gets overwhelmed. He almost kills the Japanese dude, but he's saved. However, they come across this artifact. It's a claw weapon of some sort. It's a little device, and yeah, it's pretty neat. Meanwhile, Grimlock calls for help. The rest of the Autobots arrive back at the scrapyard. Denny and Russell are having trouble fixing the mess that Grimlock caused, and pretty much Grimlock in this episode is learning patience. So what happens from there on out is all the Autobots get overwhelmed first time. They cannot defeat Thermidor. He escapes with the artifact. The Autobots go after Thermidor. However, all the Autobots get taken down single-handedly. Trip gets blocked by a tree, gets stuck on a tree, Sideswipe and Strongarm crash into each other, land in a snowbanks respectively. Bumblebee is the one able to get up to Thermidor, and he's about to defeat Bumblebee's about to defeat Thermidor, but he threatens to cut a support of a incline carrier for skiers and snowmobilists if he doesn't comply with the demands and stuff. While this is going on, there is I'm not joking about this, there is a Viacon. A Viacon is spying on what Bumblebee is doing with Thermidor. However, the Viacon is different in the sense that he has eyes and is talking to a familiar voice. It sounds like the Viacon was talking to Starscream, which is interesting. If it's Starscream, cool. If it's a new character, doesn't matter to me. If it's Starscream, I'll be amazed, because he's already been confirmed for the season. We're going to have a toy of him. So, a Toys R Us exclusive Warrior class figure, mind you, but anyway. So, what happens is, I'm assuming my theory is that Viacom with the eyes is probably Double Dealer or Breakdown. Maybe it could just not Breakdown, Lockdown. Because we already saw Breakdown in Transformers Prime. What am I saying? Anyway, so what happens is this: Tricerashot, when he possesses Sideswipe, he knocks out Drift. But when he touches onto Grimlock, he's like, "Oh, you're hurting me," and then he drops Triceratops. And Triceratop's like, "Why did you let me go?" And we know Triceratops an Autobot. Spoiler alert from the toy line. So it looks like it's going to be partnered up with Grimlock. So that's going to be pretty cool. However, Triceratops every time it's like, should I be with Grimlock? Should I stay with Thermidor? I don't know. And he talks like a pirate, similar to Hammer Strike in Season 1. Anyway, back to the story, or the episode. Bumblebee gets knocked out, Grimlock arrives, he takes out Thermidor, and Triceratops like, no. And he unintentionally, accidentally on purpose, bumps into Thermidor beforehand, and that allows Grimlock to buy enough time for him to get up and defeat Thermidor. Both Decepticons retreat through a ground bridge thanks to the claws of Clawtrap. That's the name of the Clampdown repaint figure that we saw in the last episode with Strongarm. So yeah, it was pretty cool. We also they escape, but they leave the weapon behind, so it was not a total loss. So yeah, and in the end, Bumblebee gets taught by the human and Grimlock how to make pretzels. Same mistake as Grimlock had earlier in the episode. So it was pretty funny and humorous, to say the least. So yeah, that's the end of the episode. All in all, I think it was a very enjoyable episode. Obviously, this will not be the last time we'll see Thermidor and Triceratops and the mysterious Viacon character that we saw. He's probably Lockdown or Double Dealer. At least, because I think that's what Thermidor said. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I will not be surprised if there's a Thunderhoof repaint figure, because we have Scatterspike as cool, the cool fire repaint on stuff. Clampdown. I wouldn't be surprised if we see, here's the thing. We have not seen Springload and Kickback because they were not in the final battle of Season 2. I'm curious to see what will happen later in Season 3. Maybe they'll be reintroduced at the same time as Starscream, we don't know. Also, the Bumblebee mentioned in this episode how long it's going to take for Optimus Prime to get here, and Fix is like, oh, I don't know, that kind of thing. So we might have to wait till the next episode or to Infinity and Beyond. So, I don't know, it was a great episode. I think it was a very enjoyable episode, to say the least. It's pretty fun. I hope we see the human character again. I really hope he meets Denny and Russell. He is an amazing character. I hope we see him again. He's funny. He's hilarious. Much like Hero from Thomas the Tank Engine. Just, Anyway, it was a great episode. I loved it. It was hilarious, amazing. And there wasn't a lot of Tobernizing, to say the least. I mean, and you know what? I think Grimlock should not have let it go. I mean, that was Tobernizing, but they'll meet again. Triceratops and Grimlock. I know they would. I know they will. So yeah, and as for the voice on the communications between the Viacon stars and the Viacon and the voice, I think it's going to be Starscream. My guess, it sounds like Starscream. If it isn't Starscream, I don't want to disappoint Andrew Liago, because he's a huge Starscream fan. If it's Starscream, that it is. If not, then we're Tobernized. Tobernized to the ends of the earth. But what can you say? It was a great episode, and it was very fun and enjoyable, to say the least. So yeah, that's my video review. I can't wait to see the next episode. It's going to be big, from my understanding. There's no synopsis at the time of this recording for this, so we'll see how this goes. Also, there's no, at the time of this recording, no official air date for US. I mean, I'm getting them from Canada, since that's where I live. But anyway, that's my video review. The Transformers Robots in Disguise episode, Season 3, Pretzel Logic. Say that 10 times fast. I'll see you all very soon. I'll be back as soon as possible with my next video. And yes, take your season and a good day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.